All right, peace and love, world. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with Zoe. This is a special episode near and dear to my heart with my guy, my pal. Episode 102, CJTurn2Fitness.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, my guy? How you doing?
Great seeing you, man. All is great. All is great.
The original Mr. 305 in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, you're a special guy to me. For those who don't know, this is the top trainer in New York City, probably in all of the East Coast, probably in America.
Appreciate that, bro.
And rightfully so. The guy works hard. So we're gonna start off this show a little different. Usually people wait to give people their flowers, so we're gonna give you your flowers early. So I reached out to some guys, right, and they all sent you a little message.
Oh, really?
So we're gonna start off with Danny Sr. So I got my guy, Danny
right.
Sr. So I would say that in a few years that he's lived in NYC, CJ has impacted more lives of athletes on and off the field than he knows. And moreover, he should know that NYC baseball and NYC football absolutely loves and respects and appreciates all of his contributions to the developments of our athletes. CJ is a one of one, and he should know that.
Oh, man. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that, brother. That means a lot to me, man.
Danny Jr. I appreciate everything you do for me and all the athletes in the city. You have been on my side since day one. We got Alex Quaz.
Okay, my boy.
Continue
You got a good
impacting
lineup
lives
here,
the way he does. Of course I do. You know what I'm saying? Got to be intentional about these things.
That's awesome, man.
Coach Ferber. Hey, Zoe, tell Mr. 305 I wish him well, and I'm sending you guys a lot of love and positive vibes. I hope you kill it.
That's my man.
Chef Johnny. Who would have thought a kid from Miami means more to kids in New York than anyone?
Damn.
Keep bridging the gap. The youth needs you both. Always move with grace and love. Success follows shortly after. We got Stefan. Thank you. Thank you for being part of my life, for being a mentor, brother, and friend, for changing my life for the better, and to keep dreaming, because I remember that then when we first started to where he's at now was all hard work and what did it say? Derivation he put in. Oh, dedication he put in. He spelled that wrong for sure. He manifested that shit. He used to tell me he's gonna get his own gym, a bigger gym, and that he was gonna be the best trainer in New York, which he is. But thank you for everything and never change.
My brother.
We got my guy, Fungo Brown, that coach. My guy. I know he's at the facility today. I would tell him, keep impacting these athletes day by day. Also, I would tell him thank you for the opportunities he gave me, especially with D3 autism program and winter workouts. I will always be forever grateful.
That's my man.
Chris Perez.
My brother.
Right? CJ went from being my coach to immediately becoming my big brother mentor. He took me in like I was his own and helped me become the man I am today. He helped me in every aspect in my life, whether it was baseball, school, my fitness career, and just life. From the age of 15, CJ will meet me at the park for countless hours and sneak me into the gym just to make sure I got my work in. He truly is the GOAT of New York City. He's not only helped me, but he's helped so many athletes in every sport across the board in NYC and changed so many lives. CJ will do anything for the ones that he loves. No matter what, he will be right there with you through the ups and downs, and I'm truly thankful for being in my life and also happy for all of his success. He's truly the definition of built different. Shout out to Built Different Athletes. Shout out to my guy Richard Millie. Shout out to Josh.
They're doing a great job between Richie, Josh, Chris.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh for the call up.
Yes,
Washington
man.
Nationals. Congratulations
in
real time. He's the fucking man. I love that man.
Nah, that's my little brother, man. I love that kid more than anything, man.
Absolutely. You heard that, Chris, right here on Conversation with Zoe. And last but surely, the best from your fiance. Right? CJ is one of the kindest souls I know. His heart is so big that he cares for all of his kids like they're his own. He wakes up every day excited to go open up the gym so he can be around his people. He found a way to turn his skills and passion into a career that not only helps people physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. CJ quite literally helps people become the best versions of themselves any way he can. I've seen him go above and beyond to help his kids out. I'm so blessed and thankful that I get to be a part of his life and say, that's my man.
I love you, babe.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Thanks for holding it down.
This was the last.
I wouldn't be the man I am without her.
That's a fact. This is crazy. I literally thought of this last night. And I literally just sent everybody a message.
Wow.
And everybody got back to me like that.
Nah, guys, that touched me right there. I really appreciate that. Everybody that, Zoe reached out to are very, very, very important people in my life. And honestly, I wouldn't be the man I am today without them. It takes a village. And those are really close people to me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. So introduce yourself to the world.
My name is CJ Loriello. As you guys may know now, I'm from Miami, Florida. I've been out here 13 years now. I created a business. It's called CJTurn2Fitness. I train a wide spectrum of people, all the way from children with disabilities to youth athletes to middle school, high school, college, and professional athletes. And my motto is pretty much, if you need my help, I'm here to provide that service. So it doesn't matter what stage you are in your life. If you need my help, whether, like I said, the children with disability, a mom, a dad, an athlete, I'm here to help you guys be the best version of yourself and, maximize your potential.
Absolutely. Can you tell us where your facility is?
My facility is in Long Island City, Queens, about 5 minutes from the Midtown Tunnel. Mm-hmm. Very center location in New York City, so I'm able to pull clientele, athletes from all over. Connecticut, Jersey, mm-hmm. all over the city, Bronx, Staten Island.
Absolutely. So before we go forward and we get into the fun part, I just want to have a moment of silence for our brother Raph.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, may our late brother rest in peace. We miss him. We love him dearly. I love the mural that you did outside your facility for him.
Yeah, Raph was a very special part, of the facility. He was one of my favorite athletes. He was a frat brother of mine.
Yeah.
If you don't know that.
Yeah.
He also helped out big time, training. He was a trainer as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to be a physical therapist. He was on that road. Very impactful in my gym. He touched a lot of kids, and the time he was there, his energy was really, really contagious and just good vibes all around, man. Phenomenal person. Yeah. He's definitely missed.
Absolutely. So, what's been on your heart lately?
What's been on my heart? Just trying to stay the path. There's a lot of adversity. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of noise going on, but I'm just focused on the things I can control.
Yeah.
I'm waking up every day, just trying to be the best version of myself so I could get the best out of others.
Absolutely.
So I guess what's been on my heart is just trying to make this world a better place right now, because I feel like we got a lot of people we're lost in society.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be a living example of, doing the right things and just trying to spread my message and, hopefully my kids could stay in path and continue that success and continue that journey just like I am. I feel like if we have good people with the right intentions in society, mm-hmm. we'll make a lot of changes. Absolutely.
It's definitely strength in numbers. I'm definitely, right behind you on that path, so we've been doing this for a little while, you know what I'm saying? So definitely thank you for everything you've done in my career. I feel like, shout out to Johnny who connected us. Like, you came at that point where I needed to go to that next level. And, traveling all the way, to your old facility, 3 to 4 times, sometimes 5 times a week. But it just had to be done.
It's a lot more than just training, It's just, and I tell guys, putting programs together is easy, but you got to really connect with that person.
Yeah.
You were overseas, you had your struggles, you were dealing with your adversity, and it was my job to help you, find that ground and get back on path, so you could continue to have your success. So it's a lot more in this business, than just training the human body.
Yeah.
It's a lot. A lot goes into this, and I don't think a lot of people realize that.
Mm-hmm.
You're more than just, a trainer. You're a coach. You're a mentor. You know, a lot of people really depend on you.
Yeah.
To maximize themselves.
Yeah.
And you got to deliver.
No, absolutely.
God has a reason for us, and this is my calling. I've came to understanding with that, and I just do the best I can every day.
Absolutely. At this point, your work speaks for itself. So do you feel like you have anything else to prove?
Honestly, no. I mean, I didn't take this journey on to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like to me, this is not competition. Competition is getting on that field and, really going at it.
Yeah.
How I was brought up, competition was pretty much laying it on the line. It was a fight.
Yeah.
This is helping, trying to get the best out of people. So to me,
Yeah.
the more people I could help, clearly the more successful I'll be in life.
Absolutely.
So being, competitive and having that kind of mentality, like going about this journey, like I don't see it at that,
Yeah, I feel you.
You
I
get
feel
what I'm
you.
saying?
No, I feel like I'm the same way. I feel like I align myself with like-minded people. Kids that are with the youth, and it's crazy because even before I went pro, that's what I was doing. I was coaching baseball.
Right.
So that was my way of being a part of the game. And I tell kids, like, things may not always happen when you want it to.
Right.
And sometimes the first year we were training, my contract got pulled back. So we really had to ramp things up for the next year. But you were like, yo, like, just all you could do is keep pushing. And I kept pushing, and we got there.
You got to keep yourself ready, because when those opportunities come, you got to be able to capitalize.
Yes.
And that's in every sport.
Yeah.
There's nothing guaranteed, and I feel like we live in a world right now where social media has made it seem really easy, but it's not.
It's not.
Life is really hard. This game is really hard. You got to put a lot of time. You got to put a lot of effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to fail a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but along the way, your consistency and your work ethic will push you through.
Yeah.
You may not make it in sports.
Yeah.
I'm a prime example of that. I played, Division I baseball. I got up there pretty far. I tore my shoulder.
Yeah.
I was a prospect. They laid it all out there on the line for me.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I was able to get my college degree.
Yep.
And make the most out of my journey.
Mm-hmm.
I was fortunate to play with a lot of great ball players.
Mm-hmm.
Built a lot of great connections along the way.
Yep.
And I've been able to use my network to make the best for everybody around me.
Absolutely. So, how was life growing up in Miami?
Life growing up in Miami was fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot different from the city. I can consistently say, like, I was fortunate to not grow up here.
Yeah.
The situations these kids deal with, I mean, I was blessed.
Yeah.
I was able to wake up, play ball every day, work out every day, and really get to enjoy the process down south.
Yeah.
Out here is a lot difficult.
Yeah.
This year we had 6 months of winter.
Yeah. That's a fact.
We were indoors a lot, so it's like the way I grew up playing the game and the way the kids out here grow up playing the game is very different.
Yeah.
And I try my best to simulate the situations I grew up down south that gave me success to pay it forward to the kids out here.
Yeah, most definitely. What would you say is your favorite baseball moment ever?
Oof,
If you got a couple, you give us a couple.
Oh man, my favorite baseball moment.
So can we go? Let's go Little League,
Little League.
and then we'll just build up.
Little League. Well, I was fortunate to play one of the best travel ball teams that come out of Miami called the Miami Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, we won a lot of championships. We went years without losing games.
Wow.
Cooperstown was definitely a memory I can never forget,
Yeah.
winning that in front of thousands of people at the age of 12.
Mm-hmm.
High school, I had a great high school career.
Yeah.
College, playing at Miami-Dade, being hitter of the year in the state of Florida my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Winning Southern Conference champion. That was a big moment. I got to play summer baseball in the Valley, won the Valley League championship. That was another great moment.
Yeah.
Big highlight in my career. And then I won a couple MEAC championships when I was at Bethune-Cookman. Those are fun times.
Absolutely. So, look, what was that transition from Little League to high school like?
Oh man, it was tough. That transition year in, going from the little field to a big field, 60-90 wasn't strong enough.
Yeah.
Failed a lot, but it was an eye-opener. If it was something I wanted to do, I had to take my game serious, and I was fortunate to have an uncle that, took care of me when I was in 8th grade, going to 9th grade, got me in the weight room real early,
Yeah.
worked on my speed, worked on my strength,
Yeah.
And I was fortunate to play 4 years of varsity baseball down in Miami.
Wow. How was your freshman year like? Did you start?
I didn't start. I came off the bench,
Mhm.
and then halfway through the season, I ended up getting that starting job, and the rest was history.
Staying ready.
Yeah, man.
So,
But, I didn't get down on myself. I stayed working. I was enjoying the moment,
Yeah.
taking as much in as I can,
Yeah.
being a good teammate.
Yep.
Just doing all the little things, and
I love that.
Those really go a long way.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have your opportunity at the moment,
Yeah.
you can't be down and push that energy on your team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because negative energy is contagious.
Yes, it is.
And when you work hard, you're positive, good things happen.
Yes, sir.
And I was blessed that I kept myself ready, and when my opportunities came, I made the most out of it and gained the confidence in my coaches where they want to be in that lineup every day.
So then now we're going to college. Senior year to freshman year. What's that transition like?
Senior year to freshman year. I mean, honestly, playing ball in Miami got me ready for that.
Yeah.
I was fortunate to play with a lot of good talent down in Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, from my freshman year all the way throughout my senior year. So it was, I grew with the game, had a lot of success with the game, and it carried over. My freshman year, I had a great freshman year. My sophomore season, though, I tore my shoulder. So
Yeah.
that was a big, big blow.
Yeah.
Just a reset. I'll be honest, I was kind of forgotten about.
Yeah.
Nobody thought I was going to come back, that same kind of player.
Yeah.
But I had that year off to really develop myself.
Yeah.
I had a year off to get bigger, faster, stronger, and I literally 24/7, everything was baseball.
Yeah.
Came back my sophomore year. I forced their hand. My coach didn't think I was going to come back to the abilities I was capable of, and I had a phenomenal fall. But second baseman, shortstop were both previous All-Americans.
Yeah.
So my coach decided to DH me. Kept me in the lineup, and when somebody messed up, I would have my opportunity on the field.
Yeah.
So I was cool with that situation. I had a lot of pride playing for Miami-Dade.
Yeah.
That was a big school in Miami, and that was something that, I took a lot of pride in, just making the team.
Yeah.
But I wasn't comfortable with just that. I wanted to make an impact.
Make an impact, yeah.
Be one of those guys, be a leader, and that's what I did. I just went out there every day. I led by example. I pushed my teammates to be the best we could be. I mean, we had a phenomenal team.
Yeah.
I hit 3-4 every day. I would say 3 weeks into the season, my coach put me in left field, and I never saw the bench again.
Yeah.
I played left field, hit third, fourth. Had the opportunity to go to Bethune-Cookman after that. Same thing, hit third every day, played outfield. And then my senior year, Melendez put me back at the leadoff spot. Was doing really good, and then I tore my shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what was your approach defensively?
Defensively, just be ready. Always having an option, anticipate. Just think plays ahead. Always looking at backdoor runners. I was always trying to make a play.
Yeah.
I was very aggressive. Yeah, man, I was in it.
Yeah.
I watched every pitch. I tried to position myself every pitch. Like, I was always ready. I didn't take plays off, and I wanted to make that big play. So I was always eyeing in, just anticipating, trying to, make that next move.
Yeah. So what was your mentality as a hitter?
As a hitter, hit my pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was very selective. I was very patient. I looked away, and if I saw something in my zone, I didn't miss it.
Yeah.
I always got my foot down, ready for the fastball. I could react to anything else. I had great back control, solid contact. But my approach was I looked away, adjusted in, for the most part.
Yeah.
I had my scouting reports. I would study those to the T.
Yeah.
That's a part of the game that was big, in the college level. And, I just really executed that.
So as a hitter, like as far as like BP and getting your work in, were you like a reps guy or a field guy?
I was more of a field guy.
Facts.
Yeah, but
Facts.
I'll tell you this. So if I was struggling, I lived in that tunnel.
Yeah.
I lived in that tunnel.
Yeah.
You couldn't. I would hit till my hands bleed.
Yeah.
But there was times, I was hot. I took 4 or 5 cuts.
Yeah.
Got the result I wanted. Let's keep it moving.
Yep. Absolutely. So how did you balance? So when did you join the fraternity?
The fraternity, that was going into my senior year.
Going into senior year.
Yeah,
Okay, so it wasn't all right.
So after my junior season, my roommate, he pledged Kappa Alpha Psi, and I was around it a lot, and I went through that process the fall of my senior year.
Yeah.
So I went through all of that, crossed, got my letters, held it down with the frat, and then I played my senior season.
So you were juggling pledging and fall ball at the same time?
Yep. But I was fortunate, I had a really good junior season, so I had a little bit of slack,
Okay.
Yeah, I would highly recommend you guys take care of business first.
Yes.
Because it is a big toll on your body.
Is there anything you can say about like the process of pledging?
Oh, it made me the person I am today.
Yeah. Did you get the paddle?
Hey man, it's part of the process.
Okay.
It's part of the process.
I know in my homegirl, she had to like carry a brick to school.
Everybody got different different things. That's the sacred part of your fraternity. Everybody has their different rituals that they go through. But one thing, when that pressure's on, you deliver.
Yeah.
And that process mentally made me a better baseball player.
Yeah.
It's made me a better business person.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just made me a better person in general.
Yeah.
Personally, if I could have done it earlier in my career, I would have.
Yeah.
Just because I know the effect it had on me mentally as an athlete.
Yeah.
My senior year, there was nothing that could really faze me.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I went in there very comfortable. I was very confident, and my results, speak for themselves.
Did you ever feel like quitting?
I had that moment, when I had my
What almost made you quit?
What almost made me quit? My first injury. And just you're on top of the world at one point, and then the minute you get hurt, you're abandoned.
Yeah.
And that hurt.
Yeah.
Mentally as an athlete, everybody's constantly looking for you your entire career to deliver.
Yeah.
And you live for those moments.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people doubt you because of an injury.
Yeah.
It messes with you mentally as an athlete. You lose confidence in yourself, and you got to work your way back, to that point. And I was fortunate to have a coach named Ray Noriega. His son actually just got drafted in the 10th round by the Cubs.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Past draft. He never gave up on me.
Yeah.
When I was down, when I was out, that guy would pick me up. He would invite me to the park, but he stayed on me. He knew the talent I had, and he just never gave up.
Yeah.
So if me as a person, I saw somebody investing so much time, and so much effort, and cared so much, it was like I owed it to him.
Yeah.
And I owed it to my family too.
Yeah.
This was a long journey. I've been playing ball since the age of 3 years old.
Yeah.
So my family put a lot of time. They invested, a lot into me. So I felt like I owed it to them. And it wasn't something like a burden on my back. It was just, I know they wanted to see me live it out, go as far as I can,
Yeah.
School, ball paid for school, paid for everything. So they wanted to see me capitalize on my opportunities.
Mm-hmm. How was CJ as a student?
As a student, I was a great student,
That's
to be honest. Yeah, graduated magna cum laude from Miami-Dade. Same thing at Bethune-Cookman.
Word, getting it done.
Yeah.
So what made you so?
I was a scholar athlete.
What made you so disciplined?
My high school coaches, to be honest. I played for great high school coaches, and they really stressed doing all the little things. And I'll never forget my freshman year. I was in the locker room, threw out a piece of paper, hit the garbage can, came out. And my coach looked at me and he was like, "They're going to rob a hit from you." I didn't understand it. He was like, "Yeah, you didn't do the right things. Those little things, you just let that trash on the floor. You just littered." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, now you're going to hit a screaming shot in the gap. Center fielder's going to run a 4-flat across the outfield layout.
Yeah.
Make it wet jump off of you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah, but see, now you throw that out, you may be facing a pitcher throwing 97. You may get 5 bullshit hits."
Yeah.
But that's how the game works.
That's how the game
and
works.
And that honestly stuck with me, and I really try to do the little things. So if I was messing up in the classroom, I really felt like I was going to mess up on the field.
Yep.
And again, that energy transferred. I was a student of the game. I was a student in the classroom. I just really try to perfect everything about being a student athlete.
Yeah.
And that's what I really did.
Yeah.
I really lived the life.
No, that's great, especially, for guys like us who work with so many of the youth, to walk walk the talk, you know what I'm saying, and actually live what it is that we're saying, and value education. You know, like me, I went pro when I was 25, you know, almost 26 years old, you know, so it didn't happen in high school. I didn't get called. It didn't happen in college.
Well, the opportunities I have today is because I have my college degree.
Yes, sir.
I'm being honest, you know, and just because I didn't make it to play professional baseball, you know, getting that college degree has put me in a lot of good situations,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
where I can make opportunities for my family.
Especially with those connections and your network, you know, you reach out to guys, they could get you could get in the door a little quicker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got that piece of paper and you got that plug-in, you in.
Yep. And I tell kids that, you know, I mean, you may feel like it's a piece of paper, but that piece of paper does hold weight.
It does hold weight.
You know, and now in society, you know, back then you hear, oh, just get your associates. Then it was get your bachelor's. Now everybody has a master's. You know, a lot of people getting doctorates now. You know, it's getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
You know, but that's one qualification a lot of, you know, companies want to see.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows, you know, a lot about yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you moved to New York 13 years ago. Why New York?
Why New York? I have family out here. You know, I was tired of Miami. I needed to change. You know, people saw me as just a baseball player, and I wanted to make a new name for myself. You know, I had an opportunity to come out here, you know, and coach and train, and I loved it. You know, people saw me differently, and I felt like I had more of a purpose to help people out here than I did in Miami, to be honest. And that's what kept me out here.
So talk to us about the birth of Turn2Fitness.
The birth of Turn2Fitness. Well, I was working at Crunch at the time.
Shout out to Crunch.
Yeah, Crunch Fitness. Crunch was great. Met a lot of great people out there. Had phenomenal clients. Worked with great trainers. But it was getting to a point that I honestly got tired of working those long hours, you know, being in the gym, hustling, doing 160, 180 sessions a month. You know, you're just grinding nonstop, continuing picking up business, and, you know, I was chasing revenue goals. And me being an athlete, I never like to fail. You know, so I put a lot of time into those establishments, and I was getting burnt out.
Yeah.
You know, Frankie Rodriguez, former Major League Baseball player, good friend of mine, he actually got me into coaching kids again.
Yeah.
So, you know, we ran into each other, we were talking, and he was like, yo, why don't you come down to Lincoln High School? I got big groups of kids coming out. Why don't you see if it's something you like to do? And when I went out there, it was like a breath of fresh air. It just gave me new life.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kids, you know, were looking to get better.
Yes.
You know, they were looking to hear my story. They were looking to get my advice. And it was like, shoot, I had so much knowledge along the way. I just wanted to pour it into the kids. So little by little, I started phasing out of Crunch, you know, going more, you know, independent on my own.
Yeah.
And then one of my clients one day, while I was training him in his building, he runs a big-time ad agency, and he was just asking me questions every single day and, you know, just trying to feel me out.
Yeah.
And one day he's like, look in that bag. Look in the bag, pull out a portfolio, and he came up with the CJTurn2Fitness.
Wow.
Yeah, he came up with the whole logo, the whole branding. You know, he was asking me questions. And
the same logo you have today?
That logo I have today,
wow.
My client made that, yeah.
Wow.
He gave me everything. He, like I said, he runs a big-time ad agency, you know, in the world. You know, he deals with a lot of big-time people, and he gifted me that, and it was something, you know, I ran with.
Yeah. Is that the guy you work out with like at 5 a.m.?
No, that's Doc.
Okay. I want to meet that guy someday, yo. Like he's like
Doc's
like the most interesting man in the world. Like
so Doc's been with me for almost 10 years now too. You know? Great friend. I mean, he's been a mentor, like a big brother to me. Yeah. But sometimes I feel like he's crazy, you know, he put so much trust in me, but I love that guy so much, man. He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Yeah. You know, and he's literally rode with me the entire way. Yeah. You know, and that's my main guy, man.
So are there any misconceptions about you that you want to clear up?
Any misconceptions? No, honestly. And if there is, you know, that's their personal opinion. Yeah. You know, I can control the things I can control. Yes, sir. You know, and if I go about things the right way, I'm not worried about how you think of me and how you perceive me. Yeah. You know, that's just me being myself. You know, I could care less what a person thinks about me. Yeah. You know, I just try to do my best for my people.
Baseball or football?
Baseball.
Mm.
I gotta go baseball,
Yeah.
man. I love football, but baseball's in my blood, man.
Yeah. So, for the sake of name drops, where are some of your baseball guys at?
I mean, all levels right now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the highest level.
Major leagues.
Where? College and let's go college and pros. Just whatever comes to mind. Where are
Comes
they?
to mind. I mean, I got Danny at Wake Forest,
Mm-hmm.
Christian Moore at University of Tennessee.
Shout out to Seymour.
Oh man, this Callan Moss, one of my favorite guys, man, at Seton Hall.
Yeah.
Trying to just think off the top of my head. Josh Palacios, Washington Nationals,
Mm-hmm.
Richie Palacios,
Guaridans.
AAA. I mean, he's been in the bigs this year.
Yeah.
Chavez Young, one of my boys right there. He's with AAA with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
George Valera, another big-time guy. He was in the Future All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Alamez, another one.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of guys.
So for the youth out there, let's talk about some of these football schools.
Some of these football schools. Oh, I got a lot of guys at Rutgers.
Yeah.
A lot of guys just transferred to Rutgers right now.
Yeah.
You know, so I was fortunate to work with a great high school, Erasmus Hall.
Yeah.
You know, and they was getting guys in Ohio State, Texas A&M, Rutgers.
Yeah.
I have guys at Pitt. You know, actually, one of my boys, Izzy.
Yeah.
You know, one of the best running backs in the country right now. That's going to be a guy that, you know, one to look out for. One of the hardest workers, phenomenal kid.
Yeah.
I mean, just great person all around. Like when I tell you he does it the right way.
Yeah.
I mean, he really does. Kid works. I mean, his work ethic's phenomenal. Great student.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, how I came up, I see a lot of those same work ethic and mindset. You know, when I was coming up as an athlete.
Yeah.
Just his physical abilities just
Yeah.
blows me out the water.
Where's the kid that was doing the one-handed backflip?
One-handed? Oh, he's playing college football right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at a JUCO right now.
Okay.
One of my real good boys that's like a little brother of me, Taysier Mack. He's with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
Threes with the Bucks right now.
Yeah. I think he's with the 49ers, and he went to, what college did he go to? Pitt.
He went to Pitt.
I think he's family with my aunt's husband's family. He's from Brooklyn, correct?
Yeah, he's a Brooklyn kid.
So I saw his sister post him, and I've seen him. So, you know, 6 degrees of separation.
So I was fortunate.
Sure.
Well, one of my real good friends, KJ Stroud, went to college together. You know, he works with a bunch of phenomenal, you know, football players, and we network together. We help these boys out. You know, he'll bring the guys in. We do strength conditioning. He'll do their skill work.
Yeah.
You know, we truly put these kids first.
Yeah.
You know, we just try to pour as much as we can to make them the best they could be.
Why make it affordable for the youth of New York City to train with you?
Why? Why not?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my theory is, you know, these kids need it. You know, and if I could make that situation easy for them, you know, I have my system, I have my clients, you know, but I do strength in numbers. That's my thing. I do a lot of groups. I charge kids anywhere from $25 to $40.
Yeah.
You know, depending on the duration of the classes, but I pull in big numbers of kids. You know, we create a great environment. We all work hard, and we push each other, you know, to be the best athlete we could be.
So, were you nervous when you saw your first facility kind of coming to an end?
No, I was getting ready for that move.
Yeah.
Just what made that stop was the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, I was already like making that transition to just go completely on my own, you know, follow my vision, you know, go my route to help athletes as best as I can.
Yeah.
And then the world just completely came to a stop.
Yeah.
You know, and I was fortunate just because I have a big network. You know, the business never really took a big hit. I was able to do a lot of things virtually.
Yeah.
And then when things opened up, you know, outside, we were going outside. But like I said earlier, you know, when the winters come out here, we got to go inside.
Yeah.
And I found a spot. My uncle and I, we put a lot of time. We built it up from the ground.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you seen the video on the Instagram, but we turned a abandoned warehouse into the facility I have now in 3 months. You know, literally, I was training at the park, going in every night, cleaning out, painting, renovating, you know, helping them out as best I can. And we got the facility up for the kids right in time for the winter.
Yeah. It's a beautiful facility.
Thank you. Man.
I'm
Thank
definitely, extremely proud. It's definitely a lot closer
put
to.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears into there, man.
Absolutely. But it's you. When you see your gym, you see you. You see, if you know CJ, you see that gym and you're like, this is him, 100%. And the vibe, the energy got a little funny at the old one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad we got, we bringing all this positive energy and you walking into such negative energy.
The other one was a business.
It was a business.
It's not to knock them,
great guys. Absolutely, great guys.
Other people have intentions, and this is a big city. You can make a lot of money in this city, and they were businessmen.
Yeah.
My theory is a little different. I feel like if I provide a great service, the business is always going to be there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So where does the passion for the youth come from?
I was brought up that way.
Yeah.
I was a good baseball player in Miami. A lot of guys showed me love. A lot of guys paid it forward, and that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
I was always looking out for the ones younger than me.
Yeah.
And guys before me did it to myself, and I just always paid it forward.
Yeah. So we're going to give some training, a little bit of a training blueprint.
Okay.
So you want to become a trainer, what's the first thing you do?
First thing I would do, study. Learn your anatomy, learn how to program. But I feel like it goes deeper than just all of that. When I was at Crunch, and I used to help the new trainers out, what's the name of the job? Personal trainer. You had to learn how to really connect to people.
Yes.
Find something in common, that you could relate to this person, where they could build your trust.
Yeah.
If a person builds his trust with you, there's a lot of things you could do with that person.
Yes.
So it makes the training, the relationship, just the whole journey a lot easier. Instead of just putting XYZs together and having them go through it. You connect with that person, you follow up with that person. You're their life coach. You're showing them how to make themselves a better person in society.
Yeah. Certifications.
Certifications, oh man, education is key in this field. The game is always changing.
Yeah.
But the more knowledge you have, the more you have to give to people. So I would study, get certifications, learn your modalities. The more you have, like I said, the less people could tell you no.
Yeah.
If you're a corrective exercise specialist, a performance specialist, a kettlebell, master, or TRX specialist, whatever it is, a person may come with different limitations, and you're able to maneuver around them because you have so much knowledge that you could actually help this person out, and you're not just stuck in one way.
Okay, so what's the last certification you had to get?
The last I had to get, the last I did get was Joe DeFranco's CPPS, which was a phenomenal one, the game changer. Joe DeFranco has been, a phenomenal mentor. Smitty Diesel as well.
Yeah.
They have a great course that I highly recommend.
Yeah.
But when I came up through Crunch, I did the whole NASM route.
Yeah.
That's where they pushed us to do. So I did the NASM, I did the kettlebells, TRX, the whole nine. But that was one certification, the CPPS, that really just opened my mind, and I was able to just take a little bit from every, program and just make my own, for my guys.
Speaking of programs, I remember, you're going to remember this. I remember I used to post your workouts on my story, right? And you were like, bro, people are stealing my workouts.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's top secret right here.
Nah, it's,
the board.
At this point, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But
this is like
earlier in the game, there's a lot of cloud chasing out here, and guys try to, they could try to imitate, but if it ain't you, it's not the same. And that's why I say, I could put a program together. Anybody could put a program together. It's not that hard, but it's how you connect with that person and how you bring that program out to them.
Yeah.
And once I started realizing that, you could take pictures, you could copy my things, you could try to even steal my clients. I don't mind. Yeah. But you're still not me when you're with them.
Yeah. The environment, the atmosphere that you create for us athletes is unmatched.
Thank you.
I loved, I didn't mind going because I loved being there. And then you're with your guys, you're grinding with your guys, holding some guys accountable.
It's fun,
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people could notice there's a lot of dudes not finishing their core. And I called a lot of dudes out. I said, listen.
Hey, those workouts are tough, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They're tough. But you know what? This game ain't easy.
It's not.
So.
And you got to finish your core.
My mentality is like, I try to make it harder in my training so the game time is easy.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see what time. Oh, can you explain the difference and the benefits of a push and a pull workout?
What do you mean?
Like, so you have a push day and you have a pull day.
It's just maximizing your movements.
Yeah.
I mean, push days, I love them all.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a good balance and to move as a unit.
Yeah.
So I do push days, I do pull days, I do rotational days, and I try to maximize my body throughout the week.
Yeah. So I know some days we would have like lateral days and vertical days. So it's like definitely a good balance of the workouts.
Yeah, and you got to come every day to get the max.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
So
fact.
it's like if you just come one day, yeah, you're going to get a good workout.
Yeah.
But the more, you come, the more you're going to get out of it.
Absolutely. When I say Sky, what comes to mind?
My baby girl. She's the light of my life, man.
Yeah.
That girl, I mean, the boys have said I gotten soft since she's
Yeah.
been born, but hey,
Yeah.
she's actually pushed me into a different gear.
Yeah.
And just like, with your son,
Yeah.
that child, it just pushes you to do great every
Yeah.
day.
Absolutely.
And I'm fortunate to have a great network, great guys, that, she's, going to be able to look up to. Her father helped a lot of great people out. And, at the end of the day, I just want her to be proud of the man I am.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how has fatherhood changed you?
Oh, man, honestly, I feel like it brought the best out of me.
Yeah.
I became a father at 35.
Yeah.
And I feel like life just happened.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of great things, but I feel like my daughter's my greatest accomplishment.
Absolutely.
Like my wife has done a phenomenal job with her.
Yeah.
She's a year and a half and she's so smart.
Yeah.
This little girl is all over the place. She's strong. She's my shadow in the gym. But
Yeah.
Just hearing her talk and put things together and every day just growing and growing, it's just been a blessing.
Yeah.
You hear it all the time, like wait till you have your kids, but my daughter's my world.
Yeah.
Everything I do, all the people I help, it's just, she's my motivation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely, I love to hear that. So what's next for Turn2Fitness?
What's next? I need to get a bigger spot, Zoe.
Yeah.
I got more kids I need to help.
Like
that's
two
just all
floors?
all on my mind right now.
Yeah.
Like at first, I got to be honest, I was skeptic going on my own. I was a little scared.
Yeah.
But so many people had confidence in me to deliver.
Yeah.
And I delivered.
Yeah.
So the next step is, okay, who else can I help?
Yeah.
So a mentor of mine told me, start small, maximize your space, go bigger. So I took that route, I maximized my space, now it's time to go bigger.
Yeah.
So, New York City is a little tough with these prices right now.
Yeah,
but, I'm weathering the storm in that aspect. So right now it's just organizing to maximize the time.
Yeah.
But once that opportunity comes, I'm ready to hop on that move. Just get a bigger spot, service more kids. Keep these kids out the streets.
Yeah.
Just, try to build a better society, man.
Yeah. What do your kids mean to you?
They mean the world. Honestly, you're trusting me with your life.
Yeah.
When you come into that gym.
Yeah.
So it's honestly, I had that mentality, like, I was thinking the other day, like, dude, I got a lot of little brothers.
Yeah.
And baseball and sports have blessed me with that.
Yeah.
Like just be me sharing my story, sharing my experience, connecting with my guys.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to train a lot of great people. And some of my kids have made it very far.
Yeah.
Not only just making it to the major leagues. I got kids that are doctors. I got kids that are nurses. I got kids that are CEOs now.
Yeah.
And I was blessed to be a part of that journey.
Yeah.
They were able to take something along the way from their experiences training with me to help push them to be the best they could be and maximize themselves in whatever field of human endeavor.
Message to your younger self.
Message to my younger self. Patience.
Patience.
Patience. My younger self didn't think things through.
Yeah.
I reacted a lot off emotion.
Yeah.
And as we know, time always goes on.
Yes.
As bad as we may feel the situation may be, people forget tomorrow, you know, or a week from now. It happens, you know. People gonna mess up. People gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
So a message to my younger self is just to be patient, think things through. You know, don't react off emotion so much.
Yeah.
You know, because I was a very emotional kid. I played with a lot of passion, you know, and I just thought you always had to be, you know, that tough, you know, hard-going guy.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like that.
No. Message to the youth.
Message to youth. Do the right things.
Yeah.
You know, really. Try to really do the right things. You never know who's watching you. You know, when you have a task, try your best. You know, when you try your best and you show your max effort, it shows a lot about you.
Yeah.
You know, so whether it's on a baseball field, whether it's programming or, you know, doing your medias, you know, your different media outlets, be the best you could be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you put effort, people see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know if they want you to help with an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when, it, you know, it's your chance to capitalize.
So we're going to, this one's a little, it's the same thing, but message to the future trainers.
Message to the future trainers. Care about your people. Don't see them as a dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really get to know that person and maximize this journey. You know, connect with them. Put yourself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Do the right things by your people, because I don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, I hear it all the time. Oh, you train a lot of people. I see 50 people in your gym, and they're seeing it as a dollar sign. I'm saying, like, shoot, I just helped 50 people today.
Yeah.
You know, care about your people. Put more passion into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really do the right things. Don't just wing it. You know, so that's my message to the trainers. Really care about your people. Do the right things by them.
Yeah. So we know your fiance sent you a message. So now send her a message.
Babe, keep rocking. You know, whatever you want to do, I'm here to support you. Like I said, you're a phenomenal mother. You've done a great job with our daughter. And we in this for the long run, you know.
That's a fact.
I'm here to have your back in whatever you want to do. I'm here to support you, here to support our family, and just let's do this. You know, let's maximize our lives.
Absolutely, man. So I'm forever grateful for the opportunity for you to come on Conversation with Zoe. You know, you to bless the platform for the youth out there to learn a little more about you. You mean a lot to me and a lot to so many. So, you know, this one, you know, 102, 100 and Turn2Fitness. You know, it was only right that I had to bring my guy and my big brother.
It's been a pleasure, man.
You know what I'm saying? So this one, you know, is going to come out next week. You know, we're going to be able to enjoy this. You know, it's going to be on all streaming platforms. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. All your athletes are going to be able to watch this and get some game from it. You know, so definitely thank you, big bro.
Thank you, brother. And listen, everybody that came, left a little message. I love you guys. Like I said, you guys have been a part of this journey. You guys have all made me the man I am today. And I love everybody. I love all my clients. I love all my athletes. Everybody that has presented me the opportunity to help them. I want to thank you guys, and let's just keep making ourselves better.
Absolutely. CJTurn2Fitness, baby.
My man.
Forever.